Good evening, friends. Welcome to the session, and we've got lots of news for you this evening. Welcome, Lena. Welcome, Persag, and welcome, Fennel. Always nice to see all of you. Welcome, Persag. Sorry for a slight. There was a slight technical glitch, and that's why I was delayed by a few minutes. So, welcome, Gloria. Always nice to see all of you. Yeah. So let's start with the first piece of news. So we're talking about the fierce speech that Modi ji made, in Gujarat today, and he said, "Sukh chain ki zindagi chahiye, roti khao, nahi to meri goli to hai." Modi ji spoke directly to Pakistan citizens on Monday, telling them to choose between backing their government army, which supports terrorists, or face India's wrath. This was perhaps the first time that Modi directed his words at Pakistan citizens in his speech in Bhuj, asking them what they had gained from their government's policies. So he is, in a sense, telling them to look inward and see what their government is actually doing, because their government means the ISI, that is the army, and it's never the prime minister or the president who plays any role in Pakistan. It's always the ISI. And anybody who comes, when they say they come democratically, these are all just puppets of ISI. Welcome, Sharmila, and welcome, Pooja. Yes. So, meanwhile, the latest breaking news is that Jyoti Malhotra, who is accused for spying for Pakistan, is now sent to 14-day police custody in Hisar. Now, as you know, the accused spy, Jyoti Malhotra, has been sent to a 14-day police custody by Hisar police, who recovered metadata from her mobile phone. In a significant development, this woman has been sent to 14-day custody, and the Hisar police have recovered the metadata from her mobile phone. After going through the data dump, cops will ask for further custody of the alleged spy. It is to be noted that Malhotra was already under a 4-day police custody in Hisar. The 33-year-old YouTuber was arrested on suspicion of espionage, and police suspected that she was in touch with the Pakistani intelligence operatives. In an official statement last week, Hisar said it has seized 3 mobile phones, 1 laptop, and some other electronic devices from the accused. Additionally, police had also called Harkirat, a resident of Kurukshetra, for questioning. So, as you know, last week also we have mentioned that a whole, around 10 to 12 spies have been caught and questioned. Now, what is Modi ji going to do, as China has blocked sanctions on 5 Pakistani-based terrorists? Yeah. Welcome, Aban. Always nice to see you. Yeah. So, moving on to the next piece of news, and that's also breaking news, and that is Hamas has agreed to a proposal by US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff for a Gaza ceasefire. A Palestinian official close to the group told Reuters on Monday the new proposal, which sees the release of 10 hostages and 70 days of truce, was received by Hamas through mediators. So, this is something that, anyway, what people are always looking forward to is peace. And let's hope that some sort of, normalcy comes to this part of the world as well. Now, moving on to Salman Khan. Now, Salman Khan attended his friend Ayaz Khan's wedding to Ziba Khan in Mumbai, and as usual, he walks around. He's known more as the Dara Hua Insan, because he has his complete entourage of bodyguards plus wide plus security, and he is now more scared because recently also some a man and a woman were tried to get entry into his house, saying that they were fans. Now, photos and videos from the celebration were shown online, showing Salman sharing his moments with the couple and their families. And also, earlier also, I had mentioned that a 36-year-old woman who attempted to trespass into his house in Mumbai has been remanded to 14 days of judicial custody, officials confirmed on Friday. The accused, identified as Isha Chabria, was produced under a Bandra court earlier in the day, which ordered her remand following her arrest for unlawfully entering Galaxy Apartments, where he stays, with his family. Now, Chabria, who claims to be a model, attempted to enter the premises around 3 a.m. on May 21st. During police interrogation, she alleged that she had been invited by the actor himself and even claimed to have met a member of the Khan's family after knocking on the door of his apartment. Police source told media that she insisted she knew Salman Khan and had received a personal invitation to visit. The police, however, found no evidence supporting her claims. According to officials, she claimed she lives in Khar and had met Salman at a party 6 months ago. The actor's family has categorically denied any connection to the woman or her claims. Notably, the incident occurred just a day after a man identified as Jitendra Kumar Singh attempted to gain access to the same apartment complex on May 20th, also in an effort to meet the actor. Now, friends, moving on to the next piece of news. So let me just take a few comments. Welcome, Apan, and welcome, Renu. This picture, the person looks like Salman, especially the eye. Yes. So Pusak says Bollywood cabal is desperately trying to keep themselves in the limelight. Now, friends, before I move on, I'd like to also mention that we've been a lot of you from the US have been following the Didi case very closely, and the kind of shocking things that have been revealed, are some things even that cannot be mentioned on the channel. It's that bad, and apparently, if you look at the background, apparently, Didi's father was also very similar in nature, and Elvis Presley was supposed to have been a victim. And if you go through the trial, you'll see a lot of exposes coming to the fore, and a lot of the actors who have been actually, caught in his trap. And it's very similar to what SSR has exposed through his diaries. And through the diary, we know that in Bollywood as well, you have the same kind of pattern where you have handlers. Even you look at the weddings that are happening, the Bollywood weddings, the fake weddings that are happening, the fake pregnancies, everything is pointing out towards our absolutely artificial environment where even if you have a couple, one of the couple is a handler who is the one who sort of guys. You remember in Sushant's case, it was Riya Chakravarti, and in many of these weddings, I'll not mention the names, but all the fake weddings that you've been seeing, there is one person who appears, as the handler, who is the one making all the decisions, while the other one just plays according to the rules. And if you don't play according to the rules, then what happens is you lose movies, you lose contracts, you lose public appearances at stage shows, and you lose everything. And what happens is after that, what they do, they've done that in Sushant's case also. What they've done is spread, rumors about his nature being bad. Everybody knows the kind of nature Sushant Singh Rajput was. He had a pristine character, and he was also a scholar in many ways. And what they tried to do was to show him as a womanizer. In fact, so in some of Ujjwal Trivedi's show also, Simi said that he was a womanizer, which is totally wrong. So what they do is these people, the PR and the journalists who are, on their side, start spreading rumors about, how bad their character is, so that whatever image is there, they will completely destroy it. And then after that, what happens in many cases is these people disappear, and you know how they disappear. So it is happening both in Bollywood and Hollywood. I think it is the same, what you call, modus operandi that is being used in not only Hollywood but all the film world in India and other places. The music world is also very closely connected to what's happening in Hollywood, and of course other things as well, which are really really worse. Because today I listened to one of the videos, and it's something you can't even talk about on YouTube, because it's that bad. What DD has done. So a lot of you who are curious, please do follow these tapes very closely, because you'll see a parallel in what is happening in Bollywood. And a lot of the people, I will not give names, are people who are like Didi, completely controlling the sort of Bollywood, and also making sure that only the people who are complying go to all these film festivals and get awards, while those who do not comply are nowhere in the race. So you find that's the reason why a lot of the people in Bollywood drop out. They are they cannot play the line that these people put forward, or do whatever they suggest you do. And that is why you see that many of these actors who are really very good and talented don't come anywhere in the picture when it comes to movies. And also another thing is that, see, now they a lot of the Bollywood actors are very very desperate to give interviews, and there's nobody to listen to them because they have nothing to say. It's the same thing, and whatever you hear is only PR material. They cannot speak the truth. They are they try to project things that they are not. And even the movies that they work on have very little content. So in a sense, it is the, you can say it's doomsday for Bollywood and Hollywood, especially since Didi's victims have started exposing this one by one, almost on a daily basis. So if you're watching it, please do watch it, because there are things that we can't mention here that will be that are exposed on those videos. So please do watch it. Yes, as Milburn very rightly said, Diddy's mother. Yes, and that's how he also became like that. And his father was even worse. That's what we have come to know. Pusat says, Bollywood cabal is desperately trying to keep themselves in the limelight. And Renu says, Sushant ko justice kab milega, boycott Bollywood. Now, see, here, Renu, I would like to tell all of you that, it's like if they start, revealing what happened in Sushant Singh Rajput's case, in Disha Salian's case, in Jia Khan's case, then what happens is it's like opening a Pandora's box. You don't even know where it is all going to lead. It is going to lead into many people's inner circles, and a lot of the people you think are goody goody will be exposed, just like in the Didi case. What is happening in the Didi case is that many people, like Cube has been today talking about a lot of the actors who have been forced into doing a lot of things that are wrong. And let's take what Prasad says. Minaji, in the beginning, I had trusted him, but after some time, he got lost for getting attention. His behavior, talk seems like he wanted to please other parties. I completely deleted his channel. In which connection, Prasad? So you must tell me. Maybe you're talking about Ujwal Trivedi. Yes. Okay. Now moving on to the next piece of news. Yeah. Now, filmmaker Karan Johar, who marked his debut in the audio medium with new podcast "Live Your Best Life with Karan Johar," now has come out with an audible original. He said, as a storyteller, it's important to keep evolving, explore new ways of connecting, of reaching to people where they are, and podcasts have emerged as such a powerful space for real, unfiltered conversations. Live Your Best Life with Karan Johar on Audible allowed me to have a true, meaningful conversation with some incredible people and ask questions that truly matter. In the new podcast, he engages in thought provoking and candid conversations. So, why do we see a lot of these people talking about candid? We know very well that they will not expose what is happening in Bollywood, and how they, sort of describe it as candid conversations is something very surprising. Now, he says it's also having candid conversations with influential voices from diverse walks of life, spanning entertainment, entrepreneurship, wellness, finance, and more. Across 10 episodes, with each focusing on different facets of modern life, the filmmaker will have conversations with personalities from different walks of life. Now, he speaks about confidence and self-love with Konkana and Prajakta Kohli, to modern love and romance with Mithila Palkar, Dhruv Segal, and Preeti Shenoy, modern marriages with Ali Fazal, Richa Chadda, and Masaba. Karan delves more into what he says as, Bollywood love. Now, Richa said that she didn't expect the conversation with Karan to get as deep as it did. It felt like one of those rare and honest conversations where you forget the mic is even there. I think Live Your Best Life with Karan is going to feel that way for listeners, like a phone call with someone close to you who's facing the same challenges as you are, and that's the beauty of it. Now, she also shared that something really powerful about people showing their vulnerability. He also chats to people like Ira Khan, Neha Dhupia, Duljoy Datta, and Avantika Mohan, and what means to be a leader with Raj Shamani and Gary. Neha, a friend of Karan and one of the few he turns to for advice, he says, Karan and I have shared countless heart to heart conversations over the years. He has stood by me through some of the most important decisions of my life. She said, as he embarks on this new journey, she wishes him well. My conversations with him always leave me feeling inspired and uplifted, and I hope that listeners feel the same way as they listen to our conversation, she said. Now, the series also delves into wealth creation with Kunal Shah, Piyush Bansal, money management with gurus like Monica Halan and Sharad Hegde, holistic wellness with Luke Coutinho, Kubra Seth, Divija Basin, Bhuvan Bam, and embracing one's authentic self with Sushant Divgikar and Zakir Khan. So now, moving on to something rather strange, and also, in a sense, I would say that it's you as viewers should say whether it is right or wrong. But something about this does trouble people. So I'm moving on to the next piece of news. Now, yes. Now, popular YouTuber and policy educator Mohak Mangal has alleged that leading news agency ANI, which stands for Asian News International, is engaging in a systematic pattern of extortion under the guise of copyright enforcement. In a video titled Dear ANI, Mangal details how ANI issued multiple copyright strikes on his YouTube channel and then allegedly demanded a payment of rupees 45 to 50 lakhs to revoke the strikes and avoid channel deletion. So you can imagine the kind of power that or extortion pattern that ANI is using if what Mangal says is true. Mangal recounted that the issue began when ANI sent a copyright strike over a video he made on the Calcutta rape case, citing the use of just 11 seconds of ANI's footage in a 16-minute video. This was followed by a second strike for his 38-minute video on Operation Sindoor, in which 9 seconds of footage featuring Defense Minister Rajnath Singh had been used. According to YouTube policy, 3 copyright strikes can result in immediate channel termination. Now, Mangal's team reached out to ANI to understand how to resolve the matter. In recorded conversation and emails shared in his video, ANI employees allegedly demanded 45 lakhs plus GST to remove the strikes and grant a 2-year subscription to ANI's footage. When asked about the breakdown of the amount, the ANI representative reportedly explained that the penalty for each copyright strike was 5 lakhs, adding up to 40 lakhs for 8 videos alongside an optional annual subscription fee. If you want it for a year, pay 30 lakhs. If you want it for 2 years, pay 40 lakhs. The ANI official was quoted as saying, "We are a different model. We don't claim revenue, we put the strike." The official also reportedly remarked, "I liked Mohak's channel, that's why I'm talking to you," positioning the deal as a goodwill gesture. Mangal called the move extortion, alleging that ANI has used similar tactics on several creators across ideological lines, citing cases where others were asked to pay between 15 to 22 lakhs and a recent instance of a creator allegedly paying 50 lakhs for a 1-year reprieve. Now, this is not a copyright claim. This is a hostage negotiation, is what Mangal said in his video. ANI thought I would beg, I won't bow down. ANI, as a newswire service, licenses footage to media houses and organizations. However, Mangal argues that the use of short clips for commentary should fall under fair use, a concept that allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, and education. In response to the alleged extortion, Mangal has taken the matter to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. In an email sent to Minister Ashwini and INB Secretary Sanjay Raju, he wrote, "They are using it as a threat to extort money from me. They have asked for 48 lakhs plus GST to restore my channel." He emphasized the broader implications for India's digital content economy, warning that such tactics, if left unchecked, could threaten the growth of India's online creator ecosystem. Popular YouTuber Mahesh Keshwara highlighted, "Thanks for making this video. Even I got a strike and got asked for 15 lakhs in the name of subscription for using a 2-second clip. So now you see, friends, that extortion is the game, is the name of the game as far as making money is concerned, not only in the film world, but also in the media world. So I have also heard before that whenever you want to do, you start a TV channel, these people do take clips of people in various moments, and some of which could be delicate, as what is explained in Didi's trial, and those are used to blackmail people into paying money. So this is a very, very sort of delicate line that these people are crossing. And as you know, ANI, we all thought had a very good reputation, but from what we hear and read of what this YouTuber has undergone, now I suspect that perhaps this is the way they are making money. So I got a strike, but thankfully I used only in one video. They could not do anything. And also here, the way they are talking about, we'll restore your channel means that they have a say in this. So YouTube is also, playing with them, and they are playing with YouTube is also something that seems to be happening. We definitely don't want Karanjot to guide our children. Panel says, Minaji Sushant's fifth death anniversary is coming soon. We should demand for justice for SSR Disha by writing to PMO and Devendra Fadnavis. Yes, we have been doing this every year, and it looks like our requests reach deaf ears. But that does not mean we will not try. We will continue to do that. And Nina says, just saw on YouTube that Salman has suicidal disease, trigeminal neuralgia. Is this true? I'm not sure about this. But he doesn't look in the best of health, is something that I also feel. Ma'am, Maria is enjoying her life now. She is in Rhodey's. Mahek is an ARP supporter. And Posak says, yes, Ujwal, I trust your opinion. Yes, this is the same that I'd also felt, like you said earlier. I used to, watch some of his videos, but then after this lady Simi started speaking badly about SSR, then I realized that they are doing this only for TRP. So let's move on to the next piece of news. Yeah. So now we talk about one second. Let me just go on to yes. Now, our actress Neha Pense is currently mentioned as a famous actress on TV, but when the actress started her career, she had to struggle a lot. She's revealed this in a recent interview. She said that she had also faced casting couch in her life. Started her career with the TV show Captain House. Now, Neha started her acting career by working in the TV show Captain House. After this, she appeared in hit shows like Parosan and Hasrate. After that, she entered Bollywood. She got her first film, Dag the Fire. After this, she also appeared in Telugu, Tamil, and Marathi films. Now, after many years, the actress has made a shocking revelation about the casting couch. According to a report in media, once an actor offered the actress to spend a night with him with wrong intentions, but she flatly refused to do so. The actress felt very sad about hearing his demand, but she did not give up and continued working in the industry. Earlier, during the promotion of a show, the actress had said that she is the first girl in her family to work in the film industry. She was taunted a lot for entering the acting field, but today, when she is famous, the same relatives tell everyone about me. Now, actress Neha, who rose to fame with the TV series S Madam, recently attended the Cannes Film Festival. On the second day of the world's largest film festival, the actress arrived in a white sari. She showed off her Desi style in the red carpet with a white sari and a white gajra. Now, Neha did not wear a sari from any designer, but from her own collection, personal collection for Cannes 2025. Now, while we speak about this, I must also tell you that, welcome, Farad. Also, that Alia Bhatt tried her best to get some attention by wearing a Gucci sari. And what happened was that she's worn a blouse that is just a wisp of a cloth, and since she has a very flat chest, it did not make any difference because she looked more like a man rather than a woman. So uh, people did talk about that as well. So this sari that she wore was also a very transparent one, so she was trying her best to cover her legs and all that. So this is also a moment where she looked rather embarrassed. I really do not know what are many of these people's claim to fame, that they go to Cannes. But then I also hear that in Met Gala, people can pay to be seen. So this is what happens. All these things, all these events are about money, and once you pay a lot of money, you can be seen at these shows. Now, Mishka says uh, Captain House was an old show on DD in late 90s. Yes, yeah. Now, moving on to the next piece of news. Now, Bollywood industry has been seeing a slump in business for the past so many years. Now, if it recovered 1 year after COVID killed business for theater owners at the box office, and but the situation has been dire for the past 2 years. Now, major Hindi films releases like Raid 2, Sikandar, Jar have performed with just okay numbers. Now, all of these films were pirated before their theatrical release and were released a day before it hit the cinemas. According to EYIAMAI Anti-Piracy Study 2024, the Rob report, a huge scam has been orchestrated over the years. This early leakage has raised serious alarms across the Indian film industry, with investigators and analysts pointing to insiders at post-production studios, content delivery services, and cinema exhibition companies as likely culprits. Piracy at such a large scale have been linked to terrorism. On May 21st, when India observes Anti Terrorism Day, a former Rajya Sabha MP, Dr. Subhash Chandra, wrote on X, terror networks don't survive on ideology alone, they survive on money, and pirated contents is one of the quietest sources. The Economic Times reported a senior Maharashtra police officer said there's a growing trend of movies, especially Hindi and Tamil, being leaked on the day before the release. In such cases, the role of an insider is suspect. Girish Wankade, a trade analyst, confirmed the gravity of the issue. Piracy before the day of release of a film implies that it is an insider's job. Post production studios, content delivery agencies, and nefarious elements in exhibition companies are the key leakage points. Now, Sunil Wadhwa, co founder and director of Karmic Films, labeled the phenomenon as economic sabotage and said it destroys the film's theatrical potential, jeopardizes digital and satellite deals, and kills audience curiosity before the first show. It's no mystery that the Indian media industry has suffered economic losses due to piracy since 2023. Now, moving on to the woman who had been one of the most beautiful actresses during her time. We're talking about Anu Agarwal, who rose to fame with the 1990 romantic hit Ashki, has now come and started giving interviews. Now she speaks about the murky ties between Bollywood and the underworld during the 1990s. Reflecting on that era, she described the film business back then as dirty, noting that many films were financed by the underworld. But she admitted she is unsure about the industry's current state. Her remarks offer a stark reminder of the shadowy influences that once loomed over the Indian movie scene. All movie came, all the movie money came from Underworld. In a conversation with Pink Villa, Anu said, shed more light on how deeply the Underworld has intertwined with the Hindi film industry in the 90s. And now you see that she's changed a lot, and she seems to have become even more, frank. She also revealed that this period was run through off the record deals with figures like Dawood Ibrahim reportedly pulling the strings behind the scenes. According to her, nearly all the money flowing into Bollywood or at that time had links to the underworld. painting a picture of an industry that operated under an entirely different set of rules. Recalling that time, Anu said her safety was often at risk. Fans would camp outside her building, some even flying in from the countries just to catch a glimpse of her house. Fortunately, she lived in an MLA MP building and had police security, but the frenzy was too much. Drawing a parallel, she compared the attention to what Shah Rukh receives today, noting that he was a neighbor at that time, and admitted it had become so intense that she ultimately chose to walk away from the industry. She also made a surprising revelation about her debut film, Ashiki. Despite the movie's blockbuster success, she claimed she was never fully compensated for her work. During the same conversation, the actor alleged that she only received 60% of her agreed upon fee, that the remaining 40% is still unpaid to this day. After the massive success of Ashiki, she went on to appear in films like Gazab, Tamasha, King Uncle, Ram Shastra, and others. However, her promising career came to an abrupt halt after a tragic car accident in 1999. The accident left her in a coma for 29 days, and she never returned to acting after her recovery. Her last film appearance was in the 1996 thriller Return of the Jewel Thief. So that's something rather sad, because you would think that a successful actress like her would have moved from one success to the other. But as you know, Bollywood has been completely exposed, and not only Bollywood, all the industries in the south have also been exposed. And also, what I've noticed is that a lot of the old actresses of back in time have started speaking very openly. I was going through an interview where Moshmi Chatterjee says that Rekha was very jealous of her, and that she would Moshmi would ask her to show her some steps that she did, and Rekha would refuse to do it because she felt self-conscious in front of her. And so you see that the enmity between actresses during that time is the same that you find now when you talk about the present, group of actresses. They feel so insecure when they are in each other's company. Jay Parag says, given the standard of the Bollywood films, no one is interested in watching movies in a theater. Piracy can't be the only reason for the downfall. All it does is to deliver the last blow. In fact, you're so correct, Parag, because when we went to see, Mohanlal's, supposedly, so many crores movie at the theater, there was hardly anybody. It was just about one or two people, and I don't know how they make money. And this superstar Mohanlal has been going on Facebook and all other social medias saying that they are making crores in his movie. And we know that these people are lying through their teeth. They have no shame. They have reached a stage where they think that public are fools, and all these box of office numbers can't be exposed. So this is something that they have been doing without any qualms. So with this, we end this session. We'll see you tomorrow with a lot more news. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.